Hello, welcome to Darthmod again, Poland-Lithuania campaign. I've been set a couple of challenges. While I'm thinking about those challenges, I'm going to move these ships because I suspect next turn I'm going to take Copenhagen, not Copenhagen for goodness sake. I'm going to take Stockholm and must remember to destroy that as well. But anyway, I don't see any point in leaving these ships in there because the port is going to become mine, and hopefully this turn he'll repair it. If he repairs it this turn, when I move in, I won't have to repair it, will I? So it'll already be there. Maybe I can improve it. I really don't know. But anyhow, I'll be looking around for ports where I can move my ships to. There are Russian ones, all sorts of different ports along here. I've decided to go for the Swedish one up here. So I know it's only a fishing port, but it's the only port that I can find that might be any kind of risk to me whatsoever. In fact, it's not even a risk, is it really? Let's just speed that up a bit. Anyway, the challenge that I've been set is to fight a pitched battle on even odds. Well, that's not an easy thing. I suspect the challenges come in because I've just whooped the Indians, you know, with, okay, it was a fairly small army I went in there with, but it easily outwitted him, didn't it? So, I don't know. I don't really know how to do that because our technology is so good that well, where am I? Here. That I don't know many other nations that are going to be able to match me in terms of technology. So I'm going to outwit them in that way. My troops are going to be faster, they're going to load quicker, they're going to fire better. Everything's going to be better, whatever I do. But it's not only that, it's very hard to get hold of troops like these out in the open. They avoid you, they run away, or they'll only want to fight in main cities like this one here. So it's a bit of a problem, really. Anyways, he got a ship in there. The other thing that was suggested is that I defend the eastern front, and the person who wrote that comment obviously didn't realise that I'd sent a large army down here, which I have done. And it's just about to move into here. He's got movement left, so he can go in there now, but I've sort of changed my mind. Okay, putting that army down there has kind of put other people off, hasn't it? So what I've decided to do instead is just recruit to this place, because I can recruit lots, well, quite a lot of troops in there anyway. So, and I think I can. I've got plenty of money, you see, to recruit with, so I can recruit here as well. I don't think there's anything that can easily reach me. You can't get across that water, you see, not without fighting me first. So I can recruit there as well, so I am going to do. So if I recruit, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can I get 6? No, just get 5 in there as well. I've already got a walled city in there anyway, so if I take one of those out and add it to here, and then at the same time that I do that, I recruit, which I'm doing in here already, another 2. So I'm going to end up with 5 in there, aren't I? Now, what I've decided to do then is move this army back. I don't think I need a big superior army like that over there. I really think, or I'd really rather like to have it somewhere where I can get it to come over here and attack. Now, whether that means I can get a battle with a group like this or not, I really don't know, but it would be a bit stupid of me to attack this place. I don't even know what it's got. Yeah, it's got a wall on it. To attack that place with a wall and him at the same time, that would be a silly thing to do. So I'd be more than likely to attack here and then attack his troops on the side. So it's actually quite difficult for me to find, you know, to meet that kind of a challenge. But I'm just going to look out for it, really, I suppose. That's the only thing I can say about that. Right, now in the meantime, I want to get these chaps somewhere where they can get out to sea fairly sharpish. I think that's going to perhaps be the nearest port. Do you know, they've only just come in from a port as well, haven't they? Having brought them here, I'm now sending them back. Right, okay. I think maybe to there. On the other hand, if I take them, it's going to take them 2 moves anyway, isn't it? If I take them, okay, if I take them to here first, that might be the wisest way to go about it. And then next turn, to move them on to there. Oh no, actually no, the roads go a different way round. They don't go to there at all, do they? So, okay, I do think that's going to be the nearest port though. I don't think there's another one closer than that. So, move them up to there. Now that's going to take 2 turns. And I've got lots of troops here that I can easily recruit up there where I'm moving to anyway. So I might as well restore them with troops from there. So if I say recruit Where did I say I was going to go to? I'm going to go to this fishery, not that one, sorry. I'm going to go to this one here, aren't I? So if I recruit from nearby here, say from here, what can I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get 5 from there. So I can leave, say, 5 normal regular units down here, can't I? Okay, they're better than the ones I'm going to be getting up there, but okay, so if I, oops, sorry, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, hang on, 3, 4, and then I'm going to leave a better one behind now, aren't I? Or do I? Ah, no, there's one there. Oh, there's loads here as well. Right, okay. Oh, so there's some pretty poor ones in here anyway, aren't there, really? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I leave 5 of those in there, okay, and then bring the remainder of my army back up here towards Sweden. So that's 5 places that need to be filled. It's got plenty of, I was going to say, we're suffering for horse there, but we've got these, haven't we? So, pretty decent artillery in there. Excuse me. The balance is definitely against us, by the way, with Darthmod, in that he gets these massive mortars for when you're attacking his fortifications. The odds are very definitely against me to start anyway, really, to be honest, but let's go up here. Right, this one. Okay. Right, now let's move on from there. Oops. Leaving that one behind. No, that one I think is probably the most likely to one that was already in there. And move, say... Is that right? I wonder which one it was. That's strange, isn't it? Loads of these will reach all the way. Right, okay, it's just the gun, isn't it? Okay, so the gun can only get that far anyway, so long as I take those that will go that far, and I'm about right on it. Ah, that's probably about right then, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to go through here, which probably means the road goes through these areas here, doesn't it? Or does it? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? They go through there. No, I don't think the road goes through there, does it? It doesn't. It goes alongside there and then into here. So I'll move them here. If you move them from town to town, as you know, from building to building, you get extra movement rate, don't you? So let's move them across to there. Okay, and now I'll move them over. Don't seem to have gone any further at all, do they really? But anyhow, that's the idea of it all. Why aren't you moving at all now? Why don't you move further forward? That's strange, isn't it? Okay, never mind. Move them to there. And I'm recruiting, what did I say, 5 in here. They'll fill up the shortfall that I've taken from here, of which I've now got, a full army minus 5. And over here I've got an army going to Stockholm, which is here. And I'm not sure I've got troops spare over in Britain that I can use yet. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I moved these down here, didn't I? So they haven't got far to move. Some of them might have. Yeah, it's the guns that can't move very far, isn't it? As usual. Damn nuisance, isn't it? Be interesting to see what the enemy's got up here, wouldn't it? I mean, can I take it without... Oops, where is it? I don't know where it is. Here. Be interesting to know if I could take that without... looks like it's got a walled city around it. Without guns. If I could just take that without guns, that would be great. Oh, I've got a ship I can move up there, just go and have a look. There's that one, of course. There's one over there. Is there one in here somewhere I can use? This one, perhaps. Yep. No, just check there isn't an army around here I can use to do it with. Not really, no. So, let's go and have a look then. Wherever it is. There. Okay. So what's he got in there? He's got he's got a wall around it, hasn't he? So he's going to get a garrison part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got 7 in there. And he's got 3 supports, that will make 10. Those 3 supports are bound to be mortars, aren't they? Now he's got these that are going to come on supports at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he's going to call up 15 for there. Well, let's move these back then. I don't even know where I got them from now. Somewhere around here, I think. I have no idea. Is there a port that needs somebody? Where? Okay. I don't think it matters too much, so long as all the ports are covered. I wish I'd have taken a note of where I got that from though. Right, well there's a port that hasn't got anybody in, so maybe I should just pop him into there for now. At least it would protect that port, wouldn't it? But nah, it's not even at risk, is it? No. I think I need them, any ships, sort of more around this area here, so I'll move him back to here. I want him in places like this because I'm going to have some large troop build-ups on the border along here. It'd be nice to be able to just jump those ships, those troops out and almost paratroop them behind the enemy lines, if you like. I know it's not paratrooping, but you know what I mean. So I'd need 15 in order to do that, and obviously I wouldn't be able to take guns. I've only got 11 there. I think I'd need more than that, and I think I'd need the artillery as well. So I just don't think it's reasonable to ask 11 units to go against 15 over walls without any artillery support. That wouldn't be a fair fight. I think that would just be stupid. So I'm going to have to leave that place for a later date, I'm afraid. Okay. So it's just a case of building up on Stockholm at the moment. Now I've got a full 20 in there. He's got, and these are very good, these garrison troops, by the way, you know. He's got 3 in there, plus these as well. He'll have about 15 in there, and he's got the wall. He's probably got a reinforced wall there as well. So, I wonder if maybe I should take, I know what's in there. I wonder if maybe it's worth taking the rake over to here. Just so if there are any changes, I get to see them. Oh, he could have looked this time, couldn't he? Yeah, okay. Right. Okay, it's just so I've got all these areas exposed, you see, so I know what I'm doing. Well, I've still got 15,813 in the pot, so there's still plenty of money to spend, isn't there? I'm wondering if I buy a load of trade ships from here as well and add them to the ones that I've already got in, was it Brazil? I think did I put some in Brazil? I can't even remember. Just so they're big fleets. Oh, I haven't got anything in there. It's because it was sugar, wasn't it? I decided not to bother. I think I've got some in here, haven't I? But not many. What are they? 3, 4. They're probably stolen ones, aren't they, by the look of it? But I wish it would tell you what the trade is that you get from these areas. I can't remember, but it's the Ivory Coast, so I just have to imagine that it's ivory, I think, really. That's probably I know it makes sense, but okay, I think what I'll do is I'll raise some ships in here to send over, you know, like I'm doing in India, you know, to send over to perhaps Brazil and get some trade from there as well. So naval recruitment, 1 there. Can I get more than 1? Nope, can only get the 1. And I'll look in here, get 1 in there as well. And well, it's bigger. Maybe I'll get 2. Yep, get 2 in that one. This one up here, get 1 in that one. That's not been upgraded yet, is it? So that's 2, 3, 4. That's probably about 5, is it? Is it 4 or 5? I'm not too sure. Losing count again, but yeah, I should be able to get 1 in there, shouldn't I? Yeah, just the 1. Okay, so I'll send those over as well and get some more ships over. I'd like to make some sort of bigger trade fleets to defend those hubs, really. That's what that is mainly all about. Over in India, I think I'm absolutely fine. I don't think I need any more troops in there. I've got plenty to defend what I've already got. So I think it's just a case of building up here, isn't it, really? What I could do, thinking about it, I could build that army up into something better, so that it will attack the other place. So what I've got in there, 11 at the moment. Let's recruit that into something a bit bigger then. Sort of I've got one 24-pounder. Oh, if I want another one of those, it's going to take me 2 turns, I think. I can only get 12-pounders there. That's very disappointing. And I can't get any mortars. Can I get one from here? Nope. Oh dear, I can't even get decent guns. You see, to attack walled cities, you do need guns, really. It just doesn't make any sense to attack without mortars, really. It's just a waste of time. So I think, well, certainly without some long-range guns, it's going to take too long to, you know, get the kind of gunnery schools, etc. that I need in there. So no, it's a waste of time. I'm just going to sit on that one. But I will check on these down here, because I have a feeling I've put these in the wrong port. Aha, haven't I? Look, I'm recruiting my, where is it, ship here, the sloop, but my troops are actually in here. So I'll bring all those out of there and put them into this one here, ready to go. Yep. Okay. Why is it doing that? That's worrying. Maybe that's why I had them in that other port, because there wasn't room for them to move. Oh dear. Never mind, let's see what happens. What on earth happened then? Well, let me put them in, will it? Dear me, I've moved them too far. Why is it doing that? It'll let me get. Oh, maybe it'll let me get some of them in. Oh, I'm confused. If I just take one of those men out of there, will it let them go in? Let's give that a try. Okay. Oh, that's a joke, isn't it? Oh dear. They'll move in, but they won't transfer in. Oh dear me, that's another one of these little anomalies with this, I'm afraid. Okay, put him into there. Oh, it's horse. Do you know, it would have been perhaps nice to have him with these. No, I've got loads of horse, don't need to worry about that. He's a good horse unit though, isn't he? Okay, and then he can jump in there when the army moves on. I think that's probably okay, isn't it? Right, okay, let's end the turn, see what happens, see what comes up. Mind you, I've got loads of money to spend, haven't I? No. Hold on to it. I'm sure I'll find something else to spend it on soon. Damn. 2 sips of tea and that's it. My tea's going cold now as well. You're going to give me 5 turns of military access? No, I'm not going to have that. Somebody said, when are you going to go to war with America? And that got flagged as spam. I thought, hang on, the CIA watching this or what? Anyway, I've unflagged it as spam and just said, no, I don't really see any benefit to attacking America. The reason why I mention that is that France is the country that's most likely to go to war with America, isn't it, really? I mean, that was partly their vested interest up there, wasn't it, in the British colony. I know that's very cynical of me, and there's all this, you know, freedom and liberty and all that kind of stuff that they were talking about, but, you know, if you want to undermine a country, you do it through rebels, don't you, and terrorism and stuff, so I'm pretty sure that France were behind, you know, sort of undermining the British colony in order to get a foothold for themselves, but hey-ho. Military access 20 turns, but they want me to give them Bengal. I think not. Okay, well, at least it gives me time to finish my tea. Right, successful mission. Not really too interested in that one. Right, recruitment report. Right, these are all the ones in East Prussia, aren't they? I think what I'll do is I'll just... Oh yeah, I've got all these I must remember as well. I'll sort these out first, actually. From the back, from the furthest one away. Wherever he is. It must be this one. Okay, if he can reach, I think everyone can reach. Yes, they can. Okay, I wish I knew why it was doing this sort of gappy stuff. It's a bit silly, really. Okay, well, I'll move him over. I don't think he needs to stop in ports or anything. I think that's just going to slow him down. I think I wanted 5 or 6 ships, didn't I, in total, to go to the trade hub from there. Come on, where are you? Right, there's 2 from there. And another one from here. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, to get so rich that I can just buy regions from people for 100 grand each, you know. Right. Still haven't got over the fact that somebody's won £101 million and it makes them 700 in the top 700 of Britain. I know I've said that before, but it's just an astonishing, you know, it's just an astonishing fact, isn't it? But at the same time, that the government is having a go at people who are, you know, sort of, I don't know, on low incomes, saying that they're able to work, you know, and sort of reducing their money when there's no occupations for them to go into anyway. It's all a bit strange, isn't it? You know, sort of demonising those people, and when the kids go out and complain, you know, that university fees are going to be up and everything, and you know, they say, oh, they're just, you know, feral kids and things, or I don't know, the Archbishop comes out and says, oh, he's out of order, and I don't know, everybody complains, you know, and then, you know, things carry on, and 700 people with that. And do you know, I found out as well that it's not enough. £101 million is not enough to buy a property in a certain property in London. Number 1 Knightsbridge is valued at £135 million. So I mean, they're in the top 700. They've got 101 million that they've just won, and they can't afford an apartment. Number 1 Knightsbridge. It's just, I just don't get it. I really do not get it. It's extraordinary. Well, there are grand houses here in Derbyshire and Yorkshire, you know, that sold for £1 million, you know, and you can actually make an income from those as well. But anyway, okay, that's that one. So I'm just marvelling at the way things work. It's bizarre. It really is. But, you know, it's revolution stuff, isn't it? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why there isn't a revolution? What, you know? And I hope nobody's listening to this and thinking, oh, he's inciting revolution. I'm not at all. I'm just asking the question. How come we've had revolutions in the past, you know, when situations like this have occurred, and now we're not having? It's strange, isn't it? I'm just going to try and work out where I need to send these to, by the way. I'm not sure Indonesia's a place. I think I've got... oh no, I've only got 1 in there. Yeah, they do need to go there, don't they? Yeah. Yeah. You thought, wouldn't you, those poor, you know, that are with loan sharks and things now, and, you know, can't even buy a new washing machine or an oven, or, you know, sort of basic things that you would think of, you know, not an apartment in Knightsbridge, you know, that those people aren't sort of getting together in, you know, in their houses. Just, what the hell is that? Oh, I've moved the wrong one. What on earth was that all about? I moved him instead of the ships. Oh, what an idiot. What am I doing here? And I can't move him back now either. What on earth am I... I'm not concentrating. Right. I think I'm just so... gobsmacked is the only way to describe it, isn't it? Right, what have I got in this one? 2 of these ships. Well, the only thing I can do is move them out now, isn't it? I just have to... What's this one then? See, that's a trade ship as well. Why haven't I got any... I don't know why I haven't got anybody in there anyway, defending the place. I should have. It's a trade route, isn't it? Right. I'm going to leave him out of there. I'm going to move one of these down to this one as well to defend this one. It is that one, isn't it? He says doubtfully. Yes, I think it's that one. Okay. Right. Yeah, I think I'm just sort of gobsmacked by what's going on at the moment. I really am. Yeah, what I don't understand is why those people have got nothing to lose. They're in debt, they're going to lose their houses. What the hell is going on here? I've done it again. I've done the same thing again. Right, he's going to move back next turn. I'm not concentrating on this game. Right, let's select those. I think if you haven't got the ship selected, it'll assume you want to move the man. So that's ridiculous. If it works this well, there's no man in there to move this time, is there? So right, okay, those three. Yeah, why aren't they going around each other's houses and just saying that this is verging on sinful? You know, we need to rise up. You know, why aren't thousands of people arriving outside the doors of these people with hundreds of millions of pounds? You know, the one who lives in #1 Knightsbridge or whatever. You know, why aren't they gathering outside those places? You know, and saying, "Bring out your money." You know, I mean, what? It's just, you know, I don't get it really. I really don't. You know, we are such I don't know how to describe it. I once worked for BT. We had a new director there called Ben Verweyen. Ben Verweyen was Dutch, and he says, "I don't understand you English people." He said, "The Dutch, if they're not happy with something, they will be jumping up and down on the table now, complaining about it. What is wrong with you?" I don't know if he said English or British. Maybe he said English at the time. I don't know. But anyway, that's his point, isn't it? You know, we put up with it. It's really strange, isn't it? You know, French Revolution, the American Revolution, all these things have happened, but the British just carry on, don't they? I mean, what is it? I really don't get it, really, to be honest, how they get away with, you know, such wealthy people being around and there being such very poor people being around, and yet the poor people are considered to be the ones that are causing the problems, you know, by taking too much money from the state. You know, hang on a minute. Is it that they're taking too much, or other people are giving too little, or is it just the fact that there isn't a better balance in society? You know, it's just bizarre. Crikey, I'm really on my soapbox today, aren't I? What's going on? Right, okay, that's the Indian ones going to a trade hub. It's the American ones going to a trade hub. Well, at least I'm getting somewhere, slowly but surely, I promise you folks. I don't know why I've told those to go to that one now. That doesn't really make sense to me. I think I'd be better off going to this one, will I? Is it because I've recruited in here? I don't think so, because I've got recruits in there. So, let's put them in this one. Okay, and add... How many do I need? 5? Yep. So I'll put these 5 in. Actually, no. It's not those 5. I think they were from somewhere else, you know. Because I think the place I was recruiting them from could get 5 chevron... Could get 1 chevron infantry. Well, 5 of them. This is a worrying turn of events, isn't it? That he's over there. Can I really justify allowing him right on the border there? I'm going to have to recruit in here, aren't I? Yeah, I really don't know what he's up to, but that is quite worrying. So I'll send a couple of these over as well, actually. Now, I don't believe he can get through there without fighting me. I'm pretty sure he has to fight his way through there. Across here, I can't see any... Well, there is an actual crossing point there, but he can't reach me in one turn, so I think I'll move a couple over to there as well from there. And then perhaps backfill this with another couple. Yeah, this is all about... I mean, somebody made the suggestion to, you know, defend the Eastern Front, which is what I'm going to be doing, really. And of course, well, I think I'm okay down here now. I'm sure that's enough to be able to defend that with. Yeah, it seems fairly okay, doesn't it? Go all the way down. Let's have a look at the Crimea. Is he coming anywhere near there? Yes, he is. Crikey. He's building everywhere, isn't he? These are all armies ready to move on me, aren't they? Yeah. I think I want to take out Sweden, though. Russia's going to be arsey, as we say. And what I'll do is I'll move my troops from Sweden into the other side of Russia. Yeah, see how clever you think you are then, hey? Right, any ships around here I can move troops around with, because I've got quite a few in there. Quite a few fairly decent troops that I could move all the way up to there to support the Crimea, should the occasion arise. I wonder if there's anywhere else along here I can bring troops from. I've certainly got plenty of troops in there as well. Loads of dragoons in there, just costing me money. I don't think I need those anymore, do I? Sure I don't. What have we got in there? 18, and the army's giving it 10. I could take out the whole army and they'd still be on a +8. So I'm getting rid of those dragoons. Come on. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Okay, so that's all we've got in there. Not a decent enough army to go and help anybody anyway, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if the Russians have got ships. Maybe now's the time to bring that Italian force over to this side. They could come in through here, couldn't they? Yeah, that's the way to do it. I wasn't intending to put a decent army over there, but it's looking like that's maybe where they're going to have to go. If he's going to start getting silly about things like this, then that's what we're going to have to do. Okay. Right, yeah, they're there. Just checking they're there. There's the army. And I'll put them all onto that sloop. And we'll move them all across to the Russian threat then. Let's put him in there. Right. None of this is planned, by the way. It's very off-the-cuff stuff. The only thing that's planned, really, is that I'm going to take out Sweden. I didn't intend to take Sweden out all at once. It's quite big, and I need my armies in different places to defend borders. But what I did want to do is have a plan to take it over a period of time. It can't trade anyway, so, well, it won't be able to. I've got my navies are too good. So, okay, I mean, what I could do now is I could start landing in places like this and then attack armies like his in the open field, but he's not actually at war with me, so it doesn't seem like a very nice thing to do, really. I don't know where he's going. He could attack anywhere, couldn't he, along these areas. Hasn't got anything substantial there yet, though, has he? So okay, recruit a couple in there as well, just to sort of balance the power a bit. I wonder actually if I can move these over there as well. Can they reach? Yeah, they can. That's the beauty, isn't it, of upgrading places, you know, upgrading roads, getting your infrastructure okay. Just double check that while I'm here. Yeah, it's all been done, isn't it? Yeah, that's good. Didn't even need to go through towns and fiddle about. So I should now be able to get these off here as well. It's great having control of the seas, isn't it? So you can just jump about with sloops and things. I don't have to touch wood on that one, you know, because that situation might change. What's happened there? I've just put that single unit on the ship now. Never mind, sort that out in a minute. Okay, back in the port now. I think what I did was I swapped them round. Hey, hang on a minute. They're actually depleted a little. What's depleted in there? I don't know. This one, 281. Oh, I probably didn't bother with it, did I? Because it's just a militia unit. In fact, I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to get him out of there and swap him with this one. And put him in the port instead. Okay. I don't want to waste money on militia units, pretty waste of time really. They're okay in fortifications actually, because they can shoot, can't they? But other than that, no, I'm not bothered about them really at all. So I'll leave those there. Won't do any harm, will they? I'm not sure I want to recruit anything in there. Yeah, you see, really I should get rid of that. Oh no, actually I was going to say get rid of that palace and get something better in there, but I think they're fine. I can get perfectly decent troops in there, can't I? So, no, stick with that then. Now, I suppose the next thing to do, and people are going to be unhappy because it's going to be a, you know, quick battle really, I think. Well, I suspect anyway. I don't know what's there. I'm pretty sure this is either going to be an auto-resolve. I can get all the way, can't I? Yeah. I don't think I have to go through those places. No. What I could do is see if he comes out to attack me. So if I move to here, I'll be within his zone. And if he comes to attack me, I can fight a pitched battle with a full army then. Or even two armies if he's got them. Right. Oh, no, that's all he's got. There's no way he's going to attack me. And there's no way I'm going to auto-resolve that. Sorry, no, I'm not going to auto-resolve. I mean, look, that's what he's got inside. He's going to have a fort in there. So, I mean, I simply have to take him out, don't I? I can't see any alternative to that. I think I just have to stand back from a distance and hit him with my 24-pounders. and it's going to be a long battle, and nobody's going to want to watch a battle as long as that. It's going to have 15 units in there behind walls, and some of these units, I guarantee now, are going to be mortars, massive mortars that can outrange my own. Let's have a look. There you are, you see, these 750, and I've got what is it, 600, so he outranges me. So what I have to do in a battle like this is find out on which side his mortars are. Then I have to arrange my troops on the other side, say on a corner here, so his batteries from here can't fire at me, yeah, because they're not angled. You see how I'm pointing at the middle here? He can fire that way and he can fire that way. He can't fire that way, yeah. More often than not, his mortars will be clumped in the back in a place like this, just about there. So if I keep my mortars, if I keep my 24 pounders, say about here, I can hit that corner, and by hitting that corner, often what I'll do is I'll cause damage to it and knock walls down. It makes the game lag, and once the game lags, it can be something like a 12 or 15 hour game or whatever. It really can. But to me, it's the most logical way of doing it, because if I start attacking over walls like this, he's got 2,300 men, I've got 3,200. I'm only 900 men more than he's got, and it's not enough. He can man all of the walls here. So, okay, I think they're militia, but the others, they're line infantry. So it just makes most sense to do it the way that I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have to start with an apology and just say, this is going to end up a long battle, and also that I can't do anything other than attack it in the way that I'm going to do, because I just lose too many men, and that just goes against the grain. It's just the British have always been very, very careful about how they use their men. Well, okay, you can quote the First World War and all sorts of other things, but generally we have small armies that we have to look after. We have to get them out, you know, a la Dunkirk, for instance. But you know, we need to get men in and out and look after them. You know, like the Americans did in the American War of Independence, crossing the Delaware. You know, you can't afford to lose big armies. You have to look after them. You know, so and that's just a mentality that I've got. So anyway, it's going to be a long battle. I think I'm just going to show the results, but if there's something interesting to show in the middle of it, I certainly will do. Okay, having said I'm not going to show any of this battle, I'm going to show you a little of it. See what I mean about the back right hand corner? Well, they're quite central, these actually, they're not too far away from the centre. They're only back from the centre, normally in this area here actually, but anyway, I mean, we'd call this a quadrant. You see that as a quadrant? Because it's a quartering, if you like, so you would nearly always find it in the, what would we say, back right, top right quadrant. So if that's bottom right, that's top right, yeah? Bottom left, top left. So you can virtually guarantee it's going to be over that side. Anyway, if you what I've done is I've crept my artillery up. You see that? Now my range for my artillery is 800. The range for his mortars is 750. So I can outrange him with my artillery, but I can only use ball. If I were to alter that, I'm not going to do it now because it'll just slow down the game, I'm afraid, but if I change it to shrapnel shot, you'll find that my range is reduced almost to, say, about here, about round here, which is great because it means I can lob shots, you know, shell at any troops that are in this area here. But that's all I can do. Now, in terms of my howitzers, I haven't even unlimbered them yet, and the reason why I haven't unlimbered them yet is because there's no way they're going to be able to reach from this kind of distance, because they're firing even from this range. You know, it's just not going to do it at all, because their range is only 600. These ranges have got a range of 800, so they're going to come in around about here, even with ball. They might hit these, but it's not an issue for me, that, you see. What I need to do is lob ball over these walls, knock out these here, so he's got 3 in there, he's got 3 in there now, and he's got 2 out of 3 in there. He's lost a gun on each one of those, so it's just as well we're hitting ball anyway. It would take ages to knock out artillery crew with quicklime shells or shrapnel, so it's best just to hope to get direct hits on his mortars. So we'll take those out. This is the advantage for taking cannons, you see. Now my game lags. I don't know if other people's do or not, but mine does terribly. If these walls come down, if one wall comes down, the game slows to less than half its speed. If I get another one down, it goes down to about a tenth of its speed, even less. It's literally, just imagine a group of men moving where they would normally move smoothly like that, yeah, the equivalent would be, and I'm not joking, like this. You see how it's not moved yet? It's not moved. count 20 seconds and then go like that, yeah? And that's how long. In fact, I'm probably exaggerated by moving that far. Yeah, and I'm probably exaggerating by 20 seconds. It could be even as far as a minute. So to get one unit to move from there to there, it's probably an hour. You know, it's a nightmare. It really is. And then to get over the walls and everything, it's terrible. If your game does lag by that, by the way, when that happens, when the walls come down, what I do is I withdraw all my artillerymen, get them off the field, and then the game comes back to normal. Don't ask me why, I don't know. It's some kind of fail-safe system on the game. Because you can record games, presumably, it doesn't want you to go on for more than 1 hour. I'm just assuming it's to do with these buildings. I really don't know, but just the graphics, the amount that has to get saved. I don't know. I think I've got 2 gigabytes of RAM. Maybe that's not enough. I really don't know. You know, to store a game that size, I just don't know what it is. But if it does lag, in that way you have those problems, withdraw them from the field. Anyway, you'll see that I've got everything right in this corner. This is the furthest corner I was allowed to deploy. So all my infantry are in column formation there, because they're too far away to be hit anyway. What I normally do is step forward, say a pretty rubbishy unit, you know, my worst unit, as close as possible. Say, well, I found that when I got up to here, I was fine, so I was okay. So I advanced my artillery up to there, and I could fire from here. So I thought, right, okay, that'll do. I don't need to do anything else. So basically, I risked one shot, you know, to go in against an infantry line. That's what I did on this occasion. If I had light cavalry, I might just do it with one light cavalry unit. But I've got my artillery here. I've got my mortars on each side there. And what's going to happen is when we've knocked out his mortars, he no longer has any long-range fire. So my next job then, of course, will be to pull forward as close as I can get, because from here he can't engage me in fire. He very rarely occupies these areas here. Very rarely. And even if he does, look, there's only, what, 3-4 guns on there. I'm not too sure what there is. Yeah, they're about 4 guns. So it's not massive. It's not as big as what we could put in there as well. So anyway, the point is, and like I said, he rarely goes up there anyway. If he does, it's probably worth chasing him off there, just attacking him and taking that place back. Which is good, because that's what I about. But basically what's going to happen is I'll move my artillery up to about here, and then what we'll start doing is lobbing shrapnel over the back here to those, and I'll hit here with quicklime shells in the hope that there isn't any damage caused to this wall around here. And look around here, and so far we've got away with no damage, so we're doing quite well. So, you see what I mean? How long it can take? Oh, we've even got 1 or 2 hits on his horse there as well. What have we got? Oh, another load then, all of a sudden. Right, 97 out of 120, so that's pretty good as well, isn't it? And on here, we've now got 3 out of 4, we've got 2 out of 3, and I can't really see the other one there. Let's go round it. Sorry about all that jigging around. But that one has 2 out of 4, 2 out of 3, and 3 out of 4. So we're getting him down to almost half, aren't we? I don't know about numbers of men. They don't get hit quite so much. There's 18 in that one, 17 in that one, 12 in that one. But believe you me, it take a lot longer to do anti-personnel shots, you know, like shrapnel or quicklime shells. What's that? There seems to be quite a few. Oh, they're down to... Oh, actually, there are quite a few that's gone down there. 6 out of 18. Ah! Now he's bringing his mortars forward. Looks like. Oh no. Maybe he's just wavering. I do need to watch though. He's only got 1 of them left. But if he pulls those up into range, he just can't move into range. Now I think this is a perfectly justifiable way of fighting these battles, because I think it's unfair that the enemy is allowed to have mortars that will reach beyond what the range that my mortars could reach. If I had mortars on here, they'd only be able to fire 600. Now, in the normal Empire Total War game, you can fire not only into the fort, you can fire beyond it and all over there. They have a massive range, and they have incredible effectiveness of firing as well. Now, that's been reduced in Darthmod, and I think that's right. But what he's done is he's changed the garrison troops, so even poor quality, presumably Indians, all kinds, you know, can have mortars. I don't know about Indians, but you know what I mean, don't you? countries that don't have the technology to get weapons like these, mortars, you know, you've been building up your technology, and suddenly he's got mortars bigger and better than any you can build in a garrison. To me, that seems a bit strange, it really does, you know, but I don't know. In some ways you can argue it's a good thing, because any artillery that's stationary in one place, built in one place and positioned in one place, i.e. doesn't have to be dragged around the country, will be a heavy attack. So, you know, I don't know, there's arguments for both, really. You know, I wouldn't like to say definitely no, but I do feel a great sense of injustice, you know, that I build up these armies and then find that they're, you know, really by a fairly pathetic garrison. He's left about, you know, 3 units of infantry in there, and then they get murdered. But having said that, what about Derry? The famous siege of Derry, you know, Londonderry. Just for the boy, what would that be, 1689, something like that, I can't remember now. James's troops came up and sieged Derry, and the guns on Derry are massive, and there are loads of them. They're still there now. It's massive. I'm sure it's more than James's army would have had. I really am. Well, that's why they sieged it, I presume. But anyhow, yeah, point is that in fact I think they got a shot, you know, from those guns. It might have even hit very close to James himself. I can't remember the full story now, but anyhow, just so you don't feel completely cheated of a battle during a video, that's the main thing. It's a bit of a dull one though, I must admit. I do get bored if the walls come down and it starts to lag. I retire the artillery and then I suffer. But usually I suffer from the mortars over here firing at me, because I don't take out the mortars. What I normally do, my tactic so far has been to shell the troops on this wall, but when you do, you get some damage, then it lags. So then you're going in on a laggy game against those mortars that just crucify your troops, they really do. So I don't want to do that this time. So anyway, okay, so it gives you an idea. Now I did say that often when I'm fighting garrisons, the odds are against me and I would lose them on an auto-resolve, and I would do. I might have even lost this one on auto-resolve, but this one's unlikely. This one was in my favour because he had a lot of garrison troops. But anyhow, that's the way of the world on this one. And then once we've got rid of his artillery, I'll then come a little bit closer and we'll fire quick lime shells at these. Okay, see you back on the campaign map. Well, that was another long one. Okay, I know, I'll say that to all the girls. No, just kidding, folks. But anyway, the infantry didn't get involved in that at all. That's why nothing has been lost. I shelled him from a distance the whole of the time in the way that I showed you I was going to. But it looks like the 12-pounders only killed 158, is it? And anyway, you can see the foot didn't kill anybody. That's just an allocation at the end there. So how on earth did all the rest of the troops die? You might wonder, because there wasn't a single regiment in there that had more than 1 or 2 in them. Some of them were completely destroyed. Most of them had 2 in. So I don't suppose he could have had more than 20 not killed by me. So in other words, 2,300 were killed. Now I haven't done the sums because I'm just looking at them the same time as you. Now, I'll look down there, and that does not look like, whoops, that does not look like 2,300, does it? Not at all. No walls came down, so there's no incidental. There were no, incidental casualties. So I don't understand that at all. So why hasn't my artillery sort of gained loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of those chevrons? Right, well, 2, 4, 6, that's 16, and then 26. They may well be a little bit depleted, I don't know, but I'm wondering about perhaps taking them on. Or do I do the sensible thing and invite them to come for me? Oh, I can't reach them anyway, so... Nah, my guns can't go anywhere, can they? I'm going to get rid of that. That's a complete waste of time. What's that? Classical University. Certainly don't need any more of those, do I? Okay, I suspect then that what's going to happen is he's going to besiege me, because there's no way he's going to be able to attack me, is there? Not from there, no way. So, I've forgotten where I was up to now. Region captured, yes, we know about that, thank you very much. Path blocked, which one was this? Is that the one that was blocked before? That was me, was it, at some stage, I suppose? Oh, trait gain, I just clicked that one off then, didn't I? Path blocked. That's greyed out, so I've looked at that one already. So what's this? Recruitment report. Yeah, okay, I need to look at those again, because I can't remember, it's been 5 hours since I started that battle. Actually, yeah, probably 5 hours since I started that, so I've lost track completely where I am now. Let's have a look at this construction report. Let's just upgrade these buildings then. Starting with this one. Yep, might as well. definitely, because I'm going to get fur trade through here. I want to make sure it's good enough. Having learnt my lessons about the ports and the value of them. Come on. Yes, please. Got plenty of money, so there shouldn't be a problem spending all of this. Still up to 81,000. Might not want to spend it all though, because I know I don't need to replenish any troops, but I might need to move some other troops somewhere and then replenish those. We'll see in a moment. That was a mine. Oh, they're full. Can't know anything about those. The Great Arsenal, that's in Syria, isn't it? Now this is sort of bordering, isn't it, on the Russian area, so I will upgrade that one a little bit more. I think I'll go for that as well, actually. Okay, where am I? Here. Yeah, still got money. Oh, 62,000 left. Everything seems so cheap. This was one of the upgrades that I did that, you know, the technologies rather that I did that's enabling me to buy things a little cheaper. It's the only thing I can think of anyway, so. What sort of artillery can I get in here now? No, I want another one. I do want to go to the next level of artillery. Good. Because that may well become a feeder place for me. Steam dry dock, excellent. Jesuit College. Yep. Still trying to turn the Danes into Roman Catholics, of course. This one. Oh. What did I do wrong then? I'm going backwards, aren't I, here? Right, okay. Global Trading Company, can't go any more than that. Theatre. Come on. Yep. And seminary. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Got silly clicking on that one. This one, Craft Workshops. Yep. Even more income. Wine Estates. I think I can move... Oh no, I can't actually. Can't upgrade from that one. I thought there was something else, like a Steam Wine Estate or something. Well, that one won't be able to do it anyway. That is the giveaway, to be honest with you. You see the stars? That tells you basically how many more upgrades you can do. So you can see that can be upgraded into that. And you can tell that because there's 1 star short there. There's another one that it needs, another building, basically as part of that series. That's full. This one will be full now, no one next time. These here, they're already full. There are only 3 upgrades that I can do for those. Okay, trait gained. Yeah, thank you very much. New town emerges. There's another one I need to start doing something with. This place is... what is it? It's certainly got a... at least 1, perhaps 2 seminaries in here, so we shouldn't have to build another church, should we? So surely we must be up to Craft Workshops now. That's definitely Roman Catholic as well, so... what do we get in here? I think it's going to be more income. I don't know. Get 400 per turn for regional wealth. You see if I build that, and it's only 770 it costs. I'm going to get it. Why not? I probably need rates, but hey ho. Right, that one, this one. New temperature scale. Ah, right. This will be Celsius then, will it? Celsius. Yep. Okay. So, right. In addition, Celsius has also determined that the boiling point of water changes according to atmospheric pressure, and that its freezing point is independent of outside factors. That's interesting, isn't it? I'm not hot on science, to be honest with you. I'm much better at history, I hope. Okay. Oh no! Damn! I've just clicked off the recruitment report now. How stupid is that? I was hanging on to it the whole time as well, so that I could... so I knew where I'd recruited. So I don't know what I've done now. I don't know if I've done the Indian ones, have I sent those off to a port? I think I have. So many hours ago. I just don't remember. Naval recruit... Yeah, they've gone. Did I send the American ones off? I'm pretty sure I did. I just need to double check them, because you never know. No, there's no right, trade ships in there, so... Yep, okay. Now, the other thing was, I was intending to send an army over to Sweden to do some damage to him. I don't really know where to send them to. I don't know what's in there. I'll go and have a look in a minute, of course. I'm hoping he's brought those out of there, wherever it was. Wherever they were. Over here, this is definitely a potential target, isn't it? But is there a port I can go to move from? It's miles away, isn't it? Am I going to be able to move from there all the way to there? It's highly unlikely, isn't it, that? If I go to this one, it's still a long, long way, and I've got to fight my way through someone else. And any that are up there, there aren't going to be any roads, are there, connecting? So I have a choice. I either drop there, and engage him without artillery. It looks to me as though he's going to have, what's he going to have? 3 garrison troops in addition to those. 2, 4, 6, 7. That's going to be 10. They're bound to be long-range mortars, or at least one of them is going to be a long-range mortar. So I wonder if the troops on Britain are big enough to do that job. If there are enough of them. Well, they've got one 24-pounder. I wonder if it's worth it. I wonder if it's worth it. So I can bring those on later. Has he got... Let's just check if he's got fortifications. I don't remember. I'm sure I've checked it, but I don't remember what it is. It doesn't look very well fortified, does it? Nothing. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, damn. It doesn't look like it, does it, on there? It's very small. So yeah, he's got fortifications. Can I attack it with just one 24-pounder? That's going to be a gruelling battle, isn't it? Without other long-range missiles. Approaching 57 minutes now as well, so I'm not sure I'm going to have a chance to do it this turn anyway. I think... oh dear me. I think I have a decision to make. What would be nice if I can get over there and wipe that out. So I'm going to go and have a look and see what he's got in there first. I can always go back to here. Let's have a look with these. Oh no, I can't. Oh yeah, I can. It's that fooling thing again, isn't it? Let's have a look. Oh no, he's got loads there. Oops. Yeah, he's actually got some pretty big forces around, hasn't he? That's going to be absolutely full. Very long battle. With supports. The thing is, though, his income from there is 1,900. It's not bad, actually, though. And his income from here, bearing in mind he isn't going to have any trade at all, his income from here is 1,500, so that's 3,400, isn't it? So his income's 3,400 per turn. He's lost a substantial income, and he's got no overseas trade, because I've just taken it. See, that's now mine. In fact... might be an idea to back that up. Okay, probably going to go for that, isn't he? I think maybe I should recruit in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do the full recruitment. All 5 in there. Actually, do you know, there is a risk. He could attack there. He can. He can actually attack across that water there. So it would be that army there, because I don't think he'll reach with anything else. 5 of those against my 3 in there, plus any garrison. Oh, I'll take my chances on that one. I'm pretty sure I can defend that. So, what I don't think is wise is to upgrade that. How much trade is going through there? I can't see. Darn it. Well, you see how it shows there, how much trade? That is 12,806 going through there. But I don't know how much of it is coming from here. It won't let me see. You see there's 12,266, 12,806. So I suspect what's happening is that is trade that's coming just from here. I wonder what we've got. Is it furs or something? Let's just have a look and see what we've got coming from here. Fur. It's just the fur exports, isn't it? So basically it's only... oh, do you know, I haven't done this yet. Do you know, that's because I'm not replenishing my troops. Right. Okay. I just forgot about the buildings. Just have a quick look round now, just to make sure that I'm got. Yeah, there's fur there. You see, don't want to upgrade that because he's bound to attack it, isn't he? Nothing round there. Really, what I want now is for him to come and attack me, isn't it? Yeah. I need him to come for me. So if I stay in there, I could bring this army over that I've got over here somewhere, over to attack that place. So that big army I've got could attack there, and that's what it's going to do. So I will take these back and block off his fishing port over here, because I know he's got a ship in there. And then I'll take my large army, put it on this ship here. These are the ones I was intending to move. I was going to add to it, wasn't I? Now that's a bit of a shame actually, because they're going to have movement now. Now I really want an army that hasn't moved, but I can't do anything about that, I'm afraid. Right. Now, yes, we've got guns. Now, the issue now is about how I attack those troops. These over here. These are the ones I want to go for, because they're the most vulnerable, aren't they? I'm bound to go for the most vulnerable target. It's whether they've got time to go all the way there. I can't see it. I honestly can't see them being able to do that. I think we're just going to have to land here and hope we can attack inland from there. Perhaps leaving the guns behind. Okay, let's try it then. Are they moving? Come on. Yeah, pretty good, isn't it? 2 24-pounders. Wow. Okay. Oh, great. They've come on that side. I wanted them on this side. That means they're going to be involved in the action. Not something I wanted to happen. Well, I'm going to leave my horse for the guns. I'm not going to leave my guns on their own. Can we move? Yep. Right, now they're coming on, of course. So what I'm going to do is isolate them. I'm going to attack those separately, and then attack this place afterwards. Bring the guns on to the action after we've got started. Yeah, there it is. And I haven't got any long-range weapons this time, so I'm going to have to send my my 24-pounders in with a range of 600 against this mortar with a range of 750. It's only got an accuracy of 6, so we should be okay, but the firepower of something like that is immense. It really is. Accuracy 6. You see, our accuracy is a heck of a lot better than that. We're up to 40. So I think I'm going to have to go a one-on-one from the corner so he can't return fire on me, which means I've got to move into position whilst under fire, which won't be pleasant, and see if I can take that one out, and then we'll bash away at the rest of them. But in the meantime, I need to sort this guy out. So it's not even worth asking for a surrender, so I'll continue siege, and then with these chaps here, if I take one of those out and attack there, these should come on in support with just a little bit of luck, I would hope. Can they reach? Oh no! Oh, this is where it gets so stupid, isn't it? See, I can get to there. Can I then go beyond there, up to there? Oh, it's unreal. I bet you these foot in here can reach. Oh no, they can't. I can't attack. What a nuisance. Oh no, can't reach. I don't think I've got a choice. I think probably the best thing to do then is to go through the fort and see if I can attack, having got to the... No, can't do, because the road's up there, isn't it? If I can't get him from along that road, I can't get him from anywhere. What a nuisance. Why would it send me round the road there? That's a question, isn't it? Why would it send me around that fort there, rather, instead of into here? I think it's because I'm in his zone of control. Right, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to enter his zone of control, find out where it is. Right, I'm going to go there first and enter that zone of control. See if he wants to come and attack me. That would be perfect if he did that. No, he's not going to do, but I might be able to reach now. I can. It's because I was entering his zone of control, that's what that was. Okay, let's go and wipe out the British army then. I don't know. I mean, I could probably just charge in and wipe him out with these, to be quite honest with you. He can't bring his reinforcing troops on, so I think what I'm going to do is sort this one out and sort the other battle out, because that'll be a simple one, and end this video at that, and then start the next video with, I don't know, just being in position, unless there's something interesting that comes up. But I'm an hour and 5 minutes now, so I think it's worth me taking this place and then occupying it, and then I've only got one place left, haven't I, for the Swedes, and I hope he'll just leave that place, or he'll really struggle and he'll come and attack me because he's becoming bankrupt. We shall see anyway. So okay, I'll see you on the next video, hopefully with a big sort of victory screen on here or something, or perhaps I'll just leave it and carry on with the next stage and just say, yes, I've taken it. But anyway, boring battle, I'm sure. It's going to be building up all of my troops on the field. There's no way his horse are going to be able to engage in the time that's necessary to help him. I've got horse coming on first as well here, so I think really he's got no chance at all, has he, really? Whatever he does, he's had it. So okay, let's start the battle.